What's going on, everyone? I'm S2F Gaming, and welcome back to the Fjordur series here on ARK Survival Evolved. So today, guys, we will be going up against our first world boss. And which one are we going up against? Well, I assume you guys already saw the thumbnail and know that we will be going up against Steinbjorn, which is going to be... It's going to be a train wreck. I don't know if it's going to go well or not, but we'll have to see what happens. Reason why I am going for Steinbjorn first is because apparently it is the toughest out of all three, and, well, we have a pretty decent army to work with. I went ahead and made a total of... I thought it was 20 Shadowmanes, but I guess there's 21. I kind of recounted and realized I actually bred up an extra one. So we have a total of 21 Shadowmanes. We have ourselves a Uranus, we also have ourselves a Daedon, and we have ourselves a brand new Andrewsarchus, which we'll show off here in a little bit. Yes, technically world bosses, there's no limit. You can bring in one dino, you can bring in... I guess as many as fit in the space, basically. It doesn't really matter. But here's the thing. I was kind of thinking, well, when it comes to the Shadowmanes, if they do well against the world bosses, then maybe we use them against the Island Guardians and kind of see how far this line can go. So our Shadowmanes are looking at roughly 16,869 health. The rest of the levels I put into melee. So I think they're all around 593, somewhere around there. But yeah, overall, shouldn't be too bad. We'll have to see what happens. I think the only thing we need is, what do we need? Runestones, I think, and we have a decent amount of those. But first things first, let's show off the brand new Andrewsarchus, and we'll bring out Sek first. And don't get me wrong, Sek is really, really good. Like, Sek has worked really well for us. Really good saddle, 15,291 health, 3280 in stam, 1205 weight, and 488 melee. But we were also kind of experimenting and figuring out what levels work with this dino, and I think now that we have a better grip on it, this one's going to work out a little bit better for us. And I'm going to be honest, I don't have any names or anything yet for any of the new creatures, but... yeah, this thing looks awesome, especially with the summer colors and everything like that. It's got the blue, the green. It looks like a parrot, basically, at this point. Maybe we'll call it, like, Polly or something like that. But, unfortunately, Sek, yeah, kind of stinks. But at the same time, this new creature is just going to be that much better. Oh, gotta put the saddle on. Let's jump on off. And we'll take a look at the stats here in a second. And don't get me wrong, Sek had some really good stats. This one overall will end up being a lot better. So 19,371 health, 3180 stam. Sek had a little bit more. I think it was 32. 1068 in weight, and 463 melee damage. Pretty much all the levels that I got on this thing, I put into a little bit of melee, but mainly health, and obviously linked up with this 103 armor saddle, we should be looking pretty good for the boss fights, or at least I hope so. What else have I also done? I went ahead and made a decent amount of ammo just in case. I'm hoping the Shadowmanes can do it themselves, but if they do fall a little bit behind, I do have about 600 rounds here, which we can use, and believe me, the Andrewsarchus will rip through that, basically. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here, but... what else did I get done? I feel like I did a lot more breeding than that. So, no, actually, that is all the breeding that I've got done for this one. And don't get me wrong, plenty more breeding that needs to be done. Still have the mammoths to do, still have a couple of other creatures, but we'll show that off in due time. But also, too, just want to show off the Daedon and the Uranus. This is our Daedon, and we have the Uranus. We'll go over the stats and everything. This Uranus just... oh my god, it looks absolutely amazing with the pink, the purple, the blue, and like I said, what I really like about the Uranuses, and it's gonna be tough to see at this angle, but you can see it. It's got like the blue eyes and everything like that. Let me turn off the HUD so you guys can see. Maybe I'll kind of zoom in the picture as best as I can. But yeah, it's got like that like really light blue eye, which I think looks absolutely amazing. But going over the stats of the Uranus, 22,202 in health, 3948 in stam, and that's pretty much all I did. Fear Roar, or Courage Roar, rather, uses a lot of stam, so we'll have to basically just do that. And then we finally have the Daedon, which all the levels on the Daedon pretty much just went into health and into food. So food, 39,675, health, 19,762. So I think we're going to be looking pretty good for this fight. I really hope we're looking good for this fight, because god damn, this took so long to do. Which is why you guys haven't had a Fjordur episode in like a week, almost week and a half, I think, at this point. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to look it up and see if there's anything else that you need. I believe it's just rune stones. Also, too, we're going to bring the otter in with us just for the hypo and the hyperthermal insulation. We also have a little bit of armor, basically, to the side already, which is pretty much just all this flak stuff. I mean, we got 600 here, we got 500 here, 500 here, 356, 617, 563, 559, 452. I mean, we are going to be looking pretty damn good. I don't want to use the really, really good stuff, because I think that's going to work out a little bit better for the Guardians and everything like that. So, we'll pull out the 579. 356 should be fine for this fight, I feel like. 563, and yeah, we'll do the 452, though. That should be fine. And then I guess for the legs, we'll just kind of rock this, and we'll be looking pretty good here. So let's throw all that on. We're not going to get a lot of hypo and hyperthermal insulation, but that is where the otter will come in, and we're going to replace the hunter hat here, because that thing looks absolutely amazing. And I think we're pretty much good to go for the fight. Pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to really bring armor. I'm sorry, we're not going to bring in any weapons or anything ourselves, because pretty much we are going to be back of the Andrew Sarkis the entire time. They are going to do the heavy lifting, the Shadowmanes. I'm also going to have the Uranus and the Diadon following a Shadowmane, basically just buffing them up and healing them up. And, yeah, we'll give this thing a shot and see how it goes, pretty much. So, let me get all set up here. I will meet you guys over on Jotunheim, and, well, let's get this fight started. Alright. Wow, we're actually safe. Sweet. Oh, no, we are. God, we're getting hit a little bit. Really? I'm really surprised by that. How cold is it right now? It's negative 48. I get it, but I don't know. I felt like we were going to be okay, because the otter got a few more levels, so I put that all into melee. It has like 600 plus melee right now. Alright, let's quickly make ourselves a, whatchamacallit. A couple of those, yeah, see, now it's okay. Interesting. Okay, regardless, we'll make a couple of torches, and then we should be good. So let's make... Oh, God, not 26. Let's make 5. That's totally fine. 26 is a little excessive, but that's totally fine. So we'll put a couple on me, and then we'll put a couple on, the Desmodus here. Oh, God. What the hell is that? Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Oh my God, get on. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Nope. Really? How are you, like, mate boosted? There's nothing else nearby. I just killed the other one. I love how it's actually taking out my armor, too. Jesus. Oh God, there's like 3 of them. Ugh. How much did that wreck my armor already? Not much, but still. Oh my God, absolutely crazy. Okay, so we have a total of 5. Okay. Now moving on. Alright, let's throw that onto here. Let's eat that body if we can. Thank you, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, 5 should be enough, let's be honest. I don't think putting a torch onto the Desmodus actually does anything, though. I think I talked about this a couple episodes ago. But yeah, for some reason, I just don't think it works, which is kind of crazy. It works when you put it on your character, and I always thought when you put the torch on, like, other creatures, it's worked, but the Desmodus, for some reason, it doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. Really weird. But anyways, I believe the Steinbjorn cave, I don't really know what it's called, is over this way. And I'm trying to think, is there... I just realized, do I... No, we have... Okay, we have the Desmodus. We'll be able to get in and out. I'm like, do we need grapples to get in there? I can't remember. But I believe it's this right here, if I'm not mistaken. It's like this little, like, pond area. Got an XRG right there. And, yep, there's the cave. Sweet. So I'll throw up the coordinates right now. Again, I'm not going to throw up the map because it doesn't really do anything. If I put up the... Well, screw it. I'll put up the map because, of course, I just did that. And we're looking at 77.5, 30.9. Pretty much you're going to be looking for a lake with that little pillar in the middle, and you're all good to go. I think we're just going to do this on the back of the Desmodus, only because I don't think there's anything in here. If there is, then we'll jump off, we'll get a couple Shadowmanes out kind of thing. But if there's not... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the cave. Right? This looks really cool, though, I gotta say. Oh my God. Yeah, this looks really cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure once you get through here, this is kind of like the... Yeah. Whoa, it looks so nice. This looks so cool. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. Alright, guys, give me a second. Let me get the army out here. Let me get everything all figured out. And, yeah, we'll get this fight started. Alright, guys, so before we get started here, I'm gonna say this is a bit of an overkill. We have 21 total Shadowmanes, like I mentioned before. We have the Uranus all the way in the back, and then we also have the Daedon all the way in the back. Now, I haven't activated them yet. I'm gonna activate them first, and then we'll come on over here and summon Steinbjorn. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is a bit overkill, but that's totally fine. Let's see if I can put a torch onto you. Interesting. You can put a torch onto the tank. Now, does that help? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Interesting. Maybe it does. It doesn't seem like it does. Maybe that's just been a thing for God knows how long. I feel like maybe we're on the border between hypothermia and not hypothermia, and that's why it's kind of playing with me a little bit. I don't entirely know. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of keep a torch on for us right now. So for summoning Steinbjorn, it's just 30 rune stones. Okay, perfect. So here's what we're going to do. I'm a bit nervous for this one. I can't believe I'm nervous for this, because we have 21 Shadowmanes. Like, this should be fine. We should be okay. But we'll see how this goes. So here's the thing. Obviously, there's a lot of Shadowmanes here. I assume some are going to die, and that is why I don't mind bringing 21 into the first fight. The plan is we're going to do this a couple times, because I want to see what kind of loot and everything you get. Like I said, Uranus and Daedon are following this Shadowmane, I think, right here. This, like, greenish one. But yeah, and they're also set to... no, like, ignore group whistles and stuff. So we'll turn you on, and then we'll turn this one on. I just realized I totally forgot to get... How quickly is that food gonna go down? Is it going down quickly already? Not really. Okay, I guess we're okay. Okay, cool. Let's get this fight started. Another thing I've noticed from a couple of YouTube videos and stuff, kind of watching this, kind of getting an idea of how this is going to go. Apparently, Steinbjorn just, like, pops out of nowhere. And I'm a little worried about that, because I don't want to get stuck. So, let's see if we can angle this. And I gotta say, this looks actually really, really cool. Let's take a quick look at it before we get this started. So we have the, like, Viking person. Oh my god, I love my terms. Viking person. And we have, like, a little thing here. That looks really cool, I gotta say. This little stone in the middle kind of looks like the relic that we're going to get, so that's actually kind of sweet. So let's put in a total of 30. I can't believe I'm doing this individually. Okay, so that's 30. Let's get this fight started and see how this goes. Okay, Steinbjorn's been summoned. Okay. Holy crap, it does show up, like, right next to you. Holy crap, the thing is huge. Alright, guys, go in. Just everyone go in. You only do 25 damage to it? Oh, crap, that's not good. Oh, God, is it, like, coming after me? Okay, just keep the Uranus in the middle, I guess. Oh, wow, they are doing nothing to this. What are the spikes for? They really are not doing anything to this. That's scary. Okay, can I shoot? There we go. I only do 9 damage. Oh god, we're gonna start seeing Shadowmanes fall here. Oh god. Okay, they killed a rebel bear. I don't know how good or bad that is, but they killed one. Shoot, I did not think... Okay, I might have to get into this a little bit. Like, try to get rid of, like, the rebel bears and stuff. Holy crap. Like, they're getting boosted. This is crazy. Oh my god, all this work for... Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. The good news is the Shadowmanes aren't really taking damage either. You see what I mean? Like, I'm only seeing 6s and 7s and stuff like that, so they're doing pretty well for themselves. It's just that they're not doing damage either. You know? I should have had the Uteranus following me, to be honest, because now it's just weirdly angled. Let me see if I can kind of get... There we go. I mean, I guess that's a little bit better. God, that Uteranus. That's what I'm worried about. If I can get maybe Steinbjorn kind of angled to me, that might be just a little bit better. Where it's not attacking the Uteranus the entire time. Oh, let's get out of that. Okay. I don't want to be here with that going on. No, 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 no. This thing's a beast. Like, how much do I only do 30. How much health does this guy have? Holy crap. This is not good. This is going to be one of the slowest fights I've ever done. Thank God there's no, like, timer for this. But Steinbjorn is a beast. Oh, my God. Probably shouldn't have started with Steinbjorn. Is there a better spot to hit him? Because, like... Oh, my God. Is there, like, a weak point on this guy? This is insane. I kind of wish I was on the back of a Shadowmane, though, because literally all of them can do their special, like, thing right now. They're all boosted, and nobody's doing it. I'm even seeing zeros in there. I wonder if it's because the Rubble Bears. Now, if I can get rid of the Rubble Bears myself... Like, maybe the Rubble Bears are giving him a lot more health or something? I don't know. No, why is the Daedon attacking? Oh my God, Daedon, you should not be attacking. It does look like they're doing a little bit more damage now, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe, like, you have to focus on the Rubble Bears. Okay, so we went from 35 down to... I have a feeling that's what it is. I feel like you have to take out the Rubble Bears. That's where it's getting a lot more, like, resistance from, almost. Yeah, I gotta see if I can take out these Rubble Bears with my 30 damage. Hey, the Andrew Sarkis killed something. Okay, let's see if I can kind of dance around everything here. We'll do even a little jump to get out of the way. I wonder if... Oh my God, I don't even know what's going on. It's just so much going on in there right now. This is going to be the longest fight I've ever done in ARK. Oh my God. Like, it seems like the combination is working perfectly. It's just that... It's also the fact that literally this thing is so friggin... Oh my God, this thing's a tank. Like, the resistant damage is really what's the issue right now. If I can somehow maybe get everyone in one spot... No, it's not going to work. Steinbjorn's got the friggin' Uteranus kind of trapped in a corner. Damn it. Okay, so it's more just everyone get in on this and go. I'm seeing a couple 104 damages, so I'm wondering if they are naturally doing the big pounce or whatever. You know, the one that does, like, a crazy amount of damage? I'm wondering if that's what's going on. Okay, I'm going to pull this Rubble Bear. This will be my fight for the day. I'm a little worried. I thought this fight was actually going to go pretty smoothly. I'm a little worried because the Daedon does not have any food on it. I thought it was going to be like a quick fight, but at the same time, I love these little Rubble Bear things. They look so cool. But like, oh God, I just thought that was 2 Shadowmanes died, but no. Okay. All right, they're just killing Rubble Bears. I love how I'm like, I'm struggling to kill a friggin' Rubble Bear and they're taking on the big guy. This is absolutely ridiculous. And that poor Uteranus is just stuck. If maybe if I can angle everyone just over this way, if I can, the Uranus is just stuck completely, and that's gonna be the issue. I'm hoping that it's, the AoE buff is gonna help, but I don't know. I mean, we're not even halfway on this creature. That's the insane part, and I can't see if the Shadowmane's open. I can, actually. They're barely taking any damage. Okay, so we might be okay? Normally at this time, this would be the time where I would kind of cut and bring you guys back, but this is so entertaining to me, the fact that we're hitting for 25 damage. Like, this thing is ridiculous. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. We're at halfway now. Like, I feel like I'm going to show the entire fight for this. I don't care if it's like 40 minutes, because it might be 40. I'm wondering, though, the attack that Steinbjorn does, that basically, I do have a feeling that the Rubble Bears are giving him extra, like, an extra buff or something like that. I am wondering, this little cyclone thing that he does, if you're traditionally on the back of something, it'll knock you off. But because we're on the Andrew Sarkis, does that not do anything? I don't know. I don't want to find out, but I am kind of curious, too. I don't want to test it, but at the same time, I don't. That poor friggin' Uranus is gonna die. There's no way that thing survives. I mean, the Shadowmanes are kicking ass, but, like, this is a fight. I was planning on doing this 4 times. I don't think we're doing this 4 times. I think we're doing this once, getting the damn thing and calling it a day. Like, this is insane. This is absolutely and utterly insane. Like, I knew it was going to take a big, like, damage debuff. I did not think this. I mean, it's taking 10 times, I think, because I feel like these guys main boosted along with Uranus Horror and everything. That 31 that you're seeing, that should be probably 310. Like, I'm seeing a couple 129, so I do feel like they are doing the big attack, the big, like, pounce or whatever it's called, on their own, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that was always a thing or not, but it is kind of cool. It is nice to see that they are doing it. I'm just worried for my life on that Uranus. Because that Udi is stuck in the corner. That thing ain't moving. I think it is so fixed on the Uranus that that's the problem. The Uranus is gonna die. Yeah, I see blood on it. That's an issue. Udi, go, 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 go. Udi, you're free. You're almost free. It looks like, you can tell he's, like, trying to get out. He's almost out. Is he really bloody? I can't tell. He's actually not that bloody. Holy crap. Wait, wait. Steinbjorn, what are you doing, dude? Who are you going after now? Shit, don't go after the Daedon. Just kidding. The Uranus is bloody. And once we get that debuff gone, oh crap, this is gonna be, we're in for a long haul here. Oh no. Yeah, Uranus is definitely bloody. Look at that. Yeah, Uranus is done. We just need to be able to get through the fight before its bag goes away. Well, actually, what does Steinbjorn go for? You know what, though? He's not attacking. He's gonna... I might have figured out the ultimate thing. It can't hit the Uranus, so it's just going in circles. The Uranus... Nobody's getting hit right now. Holy shit. It's like it's stuck in its animation. You see? It's like spinning, trying to get to the Uranus. It's such a cool model, though. Oh my god. It's tough to see here, but that is such a cool model. But yeah, I don't want to do anything right now because I kind of feel like just... Oh god, I'm stuck in here, though. So if this thing does the AoE attack, I'm screwed. Let me slowly back out. Sorry, Shadowmane. Sorry, I know I'm bumping in your way. Go, 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 go. But yeah, no, we might be able to survive this because it's stuck in like an animation loop. Or it's just trying to get to the Uranus, and the Uranus is just such a sweet spot. Holy crap, this thing might survive. I can't have... Whatever Shadowmane the Uranus is following, that thing better not friggin' move. That's really what it comes down to at this point. And by the way, my guy with the buff from the Uranus is only hitting for 23. Alright, so we're gonna win this fight. I'm pretty confident in saying we're gonna win. No, he's able to hit him, son of a bitch. No, shoot. Okay, let me just back up, I'm gonna wait till that little storm is done. Okay, so he can only hit the Uranus and the AoE, and I guess because there's so many Shadowmanes in the way, he can't actually hit the Uranus. Holy crap, this is crazy. Oh god, he hit him. He did something, I don't know what that was. He just knocked everything back, though. This has to be the most intense fight I've ever done in ARK. This is insane. Come on, Yudi, you're at the perfect angle for... Yes, okay. But yeah, I am not seeing a lot of damage numbers at this point, which is good. I'm seeing it against Steinbjorn. I'm not seeing it against us still, which is great. Oh, no, I see damage numbers now. No, it figured it out, I think. Maybe? Oh, no, don't tell me he figured it out. I gotta say, once we officially kill this thing, I gotta check how much health this thing has, because this is mind-blowing. This is harder than any other boss I've done so far. It's just this, oh my god, the fact that, and it's not like these Shadowmane are bad. They're really not. I mean, they have 509 melee. They're mate boosted. They have a Yudi Roar attached to them. They're getting healed up from the Daedon. Like, it's a good group of Shadowmanes, and any levels I get are just going to go into, continuously, it's just going to go into melee, but the fact that I guess it's got to be 10 times, right? 10 times reduction? Like, the reduction is crazy on this thing. Oh god, they're getting all spread out. This isn't good. No, I need you guys to completely trap this thing. If this friggin' bear gets out, we are screwed. Or figures out that he cannot hit the Uranus right now. Oh my god, that just scared the crap out of me. Okay, the primitive torch broke. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If that's the only red text that I get in this fight, that is huge. You know what's really funny? It says the torch just broke. Oh no, it's okay. It was the one that was in my hand. Okay. I was gonna say, but yeah, it's still on the back of the Andrew Circus. I can't believe this Uranus is going to survive. Now, I guess I'll pose the question to you guys as this fight is going on. Do we win this fight legitimately? And it's not that it's not legitimately. I guess this is, because, I mean, we are fighting it, you know, but, like, if Steinbjorn did not get stuck in this little animation circle kind of ring around the Yudi right now, I don't think we survive this. I don't think we do this fight. And my question is, do all the bosses have the same buff? I don't think so. This seems kind of excessive. Holy shit, we're about to do. It's absolutely nuts. I do like the rubble golems. I'm gonna be like the rubble bears. I freaking love these things. Like, they gotta... I really hope that if they do make a... if they do, like, another chibi or something, they gotta give us, like, a Steinbjorn and stuff like that. They have to. Okay, well, we're about to kill it. Here we go. I'm just gonna get involved at this point. I've been most of the time, but if I can get the killing blow, that would be sick. Here we go. Oh, my God. Holy shit, you get some good stuff from it. Unfortunately, everyone is... Okay, let's get everyone over there. Go, 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 go. I just want to see what this thing looks like. Okay, go. Everyone away. Nope, everyone away. Whoa. So cool. This thing looks sweet. Let's see. What? Only had 300,000 health. Interesting. 300,000 health. But I feel like it's because that reduction is insane. Oh my God, it looks so cool though. It's only got 18 seconds until it's gone, so we'll look at it the best that we can right now. But where's the head? Oh, it's this right here. Oh, it looks... You know what the really bad part is? It's got 6 seconds and I don't have a... oh, and it just fades away like that. That is cool. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, did the Andrew Sarkis get all of this stuff? Oh, it did. Okay, so what do we get? You know what? Not that good of stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the electric prod, I'm not gonna use. We'll just chuck that. We got better. But we have this, the relic, which is cool. 30 element. Okay, not great. But I think you have to wait an hour to fight it again, right? Now, granted, we would never fight this again. This thing is insane. But I don't think we can. Wait, what? I'm not going to press it. But I thought you'd have to wait. Maybe that's on servers. Maybe single player you don't have to. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's look at the man of the match, the Uteranus. Holy shit. It was down to 1696 in health. Oh my God. Holy crap. Okay, let's put you away. Let's check out the other... I know they're getting boosted again. They really did not take that much damage. And again, that's all because of the Daedon. That is going to be the biggest struggle when doing these fights, is nothing aggroes the Shadowmane. They all aggro the Udi. I think it has to do with the drag weight or something like that. Whatever Dino has... Oh, crap. This thing is starting to tank health-wise because it has no food in it. Yeah. Okay, in order to do any boss fight, we are going to need to load this thing up with, like, raw meat and stuff like that. Yeah, no. I kind of knew I was going to have to do that, but... Yeah, no, the Shadowmanes did okay. I mean, you know, they lost a lot of food, but I mean... Why would they lose a lot of food? That's so weird. I wonder if there's a debuff in the fight that... Oh, it probably freezes them. It's kind of similar to what the Fenrir boss does. Interesting. Yeah, they're all tanked in food. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. Wow. That was kind of crazy. I was under the impression that this fight was going to go well. I thought it was going to... I didn't think it was going to go that, like... That was crazy. Holy crap. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do from here because I was kind of thinking like, okay, this fight will go well, but at the same time, I don't think we could do this fight again. Like, we'll lose stuff. We'll lose the Udi. I mean, we should have lost the Udi, let's be honest. We should have lost probably half the Shadowmanes at that point because the Udi wouldn't have been there, which means anything that we got buffed would then get reduced. So the 20 damage we're doing gets buffed down to what, 10, maybe 15 damage? That's absolutely crazy. Like, I feel like the only way to take on Steinbjorn, like, legitimately, as long as nothing gets stuck and everything like that, you gotta bring a group of Gigas in here, right? Like, because that damage just is insane. I wonder how a Manic Armor would do in here. You know what I mean? Because it's the Frost Breath. It's not necessarily, like, it's damaging it from a distance. I wonder how, like... Anything that has, like, a... like a non-direct hit attack. Like, you're not physically swiping it like a Shadowmane. So, like, the Frost Breath of the Managarmr, any of the Elemental Breaths of the Wyverns, you know, I wonder how they would do. I feel like Gigas would do okay in here. As long as you have... And here's the thing, because it's the Giga, the Steinbjorn would go after it. You know what I mean? So, wow. This was probably one of the most fun fights I've had, though. This was cool. This was really cool. Oh, my God. I'm going to think about what I want to do here, because I do need to get these guys all healed up. They're not going to take that long. I do have the owl back at base, so I'm gonna bring these guys all back to base, get them all healed up with the owl. It shouldn't take long. The Uranus is gonna take a while, but that's totally fine. I'll kind of do a combination between the pig and the owl, and it shouldn't take too well. It'll probably take a while to actually get the Udi all good to go. But I'm wondering if we go after this again, or do we? I don't know. You know what we're gonna do? Let me get these guys back. We'll head back over to Midgard, and we'll run the cave. We're gonna run the Aberrant Cave right now and see if we get any interesting drops. Because if we get something really good, like, I don't know, in the back of my head I'm thinking, shit, if we get like a Giga saddle, I don't know, we might look around and see what Gigas are available and stuff like that. Because if we can get a crazy high level and like breed those, that's the only way I'm confidently going back into this fight. I don't think what we pulled off with these Shadowmanes will not happen again, especially if that Udi dies. I don't think loot-wise it was worth it, but at the same time, it doesn't take a lot of resources to get 30 runestones. I feel like they're actually pretty easy to get. What is that? Maybe 4 or 5 alpha kills, depending on what you kill, so it's really not too bad. But yeah, let me kind of get these guys all out of here. Let me get them back to base. Let me get them all healed up. And we'll kind of progress from here. Whether we go after another world boss, whether we go after, I don't know, after something else. I don't know what direction to go in, because I gotta think about this battle for a bit, because this one took me for a loop. I am very surprised at the result, honestly. Alright, guys, so screw it. We're gonna take on Hati and Skoll and see how things go. Everyone's all healed up and everything. We got the Shadowmane army all the way in the back here, basically across. I don't know where they're gonna spawn in, so I'm keeping the Daedon and I'm keeping the Uranus by me. I'm going to be using the Andrewsarchus like before. Daedon also has a ton of food in it, so it should be good in that department. And, yeah, I think we are pretty good to go. Now, guys, before you jump into the comments and everything like that, I did, in fact, go back to Jotunheim to pick up the Steinbjorn relic, the element, and all that stuff. I realized that, actually, I put away the Andrewsarchus and totally forgot about that stuff. But anyways, I went on back, got it, so let's get going here and see how the heck this goes. Okay, so inventory, let's put in a total of 30. Okay, there's 30. Let's go. Okay. Okay, not sure where they're spawning, but... Oh, crap, they're right here. Okay, go. I totally forgot to turn on the friggin... Oh, God. This isn't good. Okay, if I can get them to go after the Shadowmanes... Oh, God, I forgot to turn these guys on. No. And the Desmodus is getting involved. Oh, God, I forgot to put him away. Oh, this isn't good. Holy crap. Okay, I'm wondering if I can quickly run out of render a bit. And maybe they'll just stick to the Shadowmanes? Nope, they're just gonna follow. Actually, this could work. This could work. Okay, go. Everyone's going in there. Nope, and they're all coming. Holy crap, what the hell is that thing? That is insane. Okay, I think I have to... Okay, I don't know what to do right now. I am running around like crazy. Shoot, I gotta get them activated. That's the problem. I gotta get the Desmodus out of there. Desmodus is gonna die. Like, that's just it. Alright, I think I just have to get involved here and just pull it. It is what it is. Oh my god, yeah. Jesus, I don't know why I started this off. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we gotta all target one of these Fenrir's. That's the problem. Yeah, go after them first. I gotta say, the animation looks so cool, though. Oh my god. That looks really cool. Okay, if we can get rid of the fire one first, that would be great. Okay, they are almost done with the fire one. This actually isn't too bad. The problem is this Fenrir right here, this one in front of me, this, I guess this is Skoll, possibly? Yeah, the problem is it freezes everything, so it's also taking reduced damage too. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god, the animation is crazy though for this fight. Holy crap. Okay, they are almost done with one of them, which is good. Done. Okay, they defeated Skoll, so everybody can just go on to Hati at this point. Now, if I can maybe get... Nah, Hati's just gonna follow me. That's the problem. Okay, if I could just keep taking out the Fenrir myself, this might not be too bad. I gotta protect the Uranus. Yeah, that Yudi's gonna die, I think. Come on. Maybe not. Holy crap. Okay, so let's kind of look this over. That did not go all the way that I wanted it to. Oh my god, that was so stupid. On my fault. Not like stupid, like... Oh, that's what it was. First, I didn't even get this guy. Oh my god, this guy was even lower. 644 health left. Jesus Christ. They do look really cool, though. Obviously not right this second, but let's see. Where did all of the element and stuff go? Did it end up in a... It didn't end up in you, so where the heck did it go? Oh my god. Is it in the Andrewsarchus? Is it in... I don't know, I'll have to figure this out, but we definitely got the stuff for it. It's just a matter of where the heck it ended up landing. Whether it's on a Shadowmane, whether it's on the Andrewsarchus, I'm not really sure, but there goes Hati, and I guess Skoll is already gone here. So, this fight wasn't that bad, I'm gonna be honest. Here's the thing, I think we're gonna do this fight one more time, because we should do it the proper way and see how this goes. The Shadowmanes didn't really take any damage. Holy crap, they really didn't take any damage. Okay, so the Shadowmanes did pretty well. My mistake was obviously setting it up and getting it ready to go, and then just totally forgetting about turn on the oh god, the Uranus, the Day of Dawn, forgetting the Desmodus was even out. Yeah, that was a bit sloppy. So I do want to do this fight one more time properly. So let me get set on up again. I totally forgot the Snow Owl, didn't I? Shoot, I totally did. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to leave these guys here. I think I'm just going to take the Uranus back over, because pretty much that's the only thing that got damaged. I mean, you're okay, right? Yeah, you're good to go. So you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take you back over to the mainland. I'm going to take you back to Midgard, get you all healed up, and then we're going to do this fight one more time and see how the heck this goes. Because I think doing this properly, this fight should be pretty easy. Let's see if the... oh, God, it didn't pick it up. Okay, so whoever defeated Hati and Skoll has the stuff. That's going to be a bit of a problem, I think. There's a bag. Tell me Hati and Skoll both dropped bags. No, that's the Yudi. Okay. Did the Yudi end up getting it? No, so I gotta go through all the freaking Shadowmanes and figure out who actually got the kill. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, but I'll figure this out, and we'll see what loot we ended up getting too. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves the Hati relic, along with a Dire Bear saddle, 15 element, a Rock Drake saddle. Okay, cool, sweet. Okay, so at least the bags aren't on the ground. They are on the Shadowmanes. I'm kind of just lining them up and getting them set now, and it looks like... Nope, I thought you were the one that defeated Skoll, since you had a little bit of extra stuff on you, but I'll figure it out. Hades, not that bad. So it looks like from Hati you get 15 element, from Skoll you get 15. That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, we're coming down to the last ones here, so hopefully somebody picked up Skoll's stuff. If not, I'm going to have to quickly look at the loot bags on the ground. But I don't think it probably ended up in someone's inventory, but I guess we'll see in a minute here. Oh, here we go. Perfect timing. Okay. So we got ourselves a chainsaw element, plesiosaur saddle, Quet saddle, Skoll relic, and Tapajara saddle. Not that bad. Not great, but not that bad either. I don't know. I guess this works out better loot-wise, because it's like you get a double roll, if that makes sense, because you have two bosses that you're fighting at once. And I think that just works out a little bit easier at the end of the day. Again, we got through that fight pretty smoothly. It only took, what, 4 or 5 minutes to actually do that? Versus the last fight, which took like 25, 30 minutes, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so Shadowmanes are all good to go at this point. I mean, again, they're pretty much all full health already. They're down in a little bit of food, but I think they'll be totally fine. So, let me head on back to Midgard. Let me get the Uranus all ready to go, and then we will take on Hati and Skoll again, and hopefully do it the right way this time, and see, is this an easy method to get some good loot? I don't know. Let's see what happens, guys. Alright guys, so it does turn out that you do have to wait an hour between boss fights. Now here's the thing, I feel like once we defeated Steinbjorn, went on back to base, got the creatures ready to go for Hati and Skoll, I feel like it was under an hour. So we're here at Beyla's cave. We're going to give this thing a shot. Now, I'll throw up the coordinates and everything like that. So roughly 4 latitude, 47 longitude. You're essentially coming straight to the ocean here, and then you're just going to look for a little hole, basically. I don't know how to describe this area too much. Oh, that's right, I have the Shadowmane following me. Okay, I don't want to run or anything like that, because the last thing I need is for you to go off the cliff. So we'll kind of do a little jump here. But yeah, we are going to be using the Shadowmanes just to enter the cave and everything like that, because, yeah, of course, having a Megatherium would be better for the bug buff and everything like that, but I want to have the mated pair, so yeah, we could pretty much wreck everything in here, or at least I hope. Another thing that I want to point out too is, for the Steinbjorn fight, I said that I have a total of 22 Shadowmanes. I actually have 19, so I did do the breeding correctly. I have a total of 18. I actually brought my Shadowmane into the fight, the one that we've been using. So this thing has already gotten a total of 10 levels, which is absolutely crazy. I think we're just going to throw that all into melee at this point, because again, I want this thing to hit like a truck. What I've also done too is I've actually split over here. I've made folders for Hati and Skoll, Steinbjorn, and Beyla. So once we finish the Beyla fight, we'll be able to compare kind of between everything we got from Steinbjorn, everything we got from Hati and Skoll, and everything we got from Beyla, and we can see what works out the best. Now, I will keep in mind, too, if this fight goes well and everything like that, we may be heading back over to Asgard to take on Hati and Skoll one more time, because I really do want to do it properly and see how it can actually be done and how quickly we can get through that one, to try to figure out which one we're going to be able to really just run and get a lot of loot from. So, we'll see how this goes. This already looks a little bit dark, so you know what I'm actually going to do? Let's go make some torches or something like that, because again, as you guys know... Oh, totally forgot about that. Every time we got to deload the cave and everything like that. I don't like using Gamma. That's just kind of my thing and everything like that. So, yeah, we'll make torches, and those should be fine. So we'll do a total of 5. Now, because we're on the Shadowmane... Oh, you know what? You guys might actually have to suffer here, because if I have a torch, the Shadowmane will not attack. I'll show you what I mean. So, right now, if I do swipe... He'll do his little attack. He'll do his attack. You know, we have the swipey, we have the bite, the whole 9. If I throw a torch onto myself, I'm pressing the same trigger, right trigger. Nothing is happening, and that's because I'm holding something in my inventory. I'm holding something in that spot, so it will not allow me to actually attack. So, unfortunately, guys, you might have a tough time seeing. I'm going to do my best here, but... where's the other Shadowmane? Oh, it is right behind me. Okay. But we'll have to see what happens here. I don't really have... The other creature that I have is the Andrewsarchus, and the problem is I don't think it's strong enough to be able to take on the bears in here. Okay, it looks okay. It doesn't look great on the back end, but hopefully this cave isn't too long. It'd be better if they were... Oh, God. Was not expecting that, gonna be honest. Okay. This is scary, actually. Okay, we got spiders. Alright. You know, I just realized? You're on passive, aren't you? They do look really nice in this cave, though, because they're getting the glows and stuff like that. Okay, let's put you on neutral, so at least you'll attack with me. And we'll see if we can get through this. I don't think it's too far, the cave, which is good. The bad thing is if there are bears, because I feel like there are bears in here. But I don't know. And the last thing, you know what we don't need in here either? What if there's, like, Perlovian? Alright, there's a couple of Meganera in here. Look at the levels. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's the big... That's a bear. Oh, okay. We're fine. Wow, that went a lot easier than I thought. Okay, I was really worried about the dire bears, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, it seems like you guys can see a little bit. If you can't, I apologize. Ooh, look at that. We got bears right in the main room. We could take these guys on out before we get started, though, here. Ooh, yeah, it looks weird in this room. It's like really... It actually looks better on your screen than mine, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, but let's take out the bears. We also have Titanoboas to deal with. Let's do the big... Oh, you know what I should have done? It's fine. Okay, but there we go. Got through them nice and quickly, actually. What I was saying is I probably should have done this first. No. That's what I should have done first. Gave us the buff, and then I could have done the big swipies, and that would have been really good. It is what it is, no big deal. But here is Beyla's little thing, so we're going to deal with that in a little bit. We do have a runestone here, so I think during the fight, maybe I'll have the Andrewsarchus walk over there, just so we get a little bit of XP. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That's totally fine. Okay, but let me get everything set on up here. I'm hoping no creature kind of works its way in here, because that could be really rough, I'm going to be honest. But I think we'll be okay. It's just going to take me a few minutes to get everyone set on up, and then we'll get started, and we'll see how this fight goes. But again, I don't think it's going to be that bad, especially with a group. I mean, shit, we got 20 Shadowmanes, essentially, going into this fight. We'll have them properly buffed. Oh, I'm going to need the food. At least we have some food on the Shadowmanes. We will give that to the... Oh, God. Yeah, let me get these guys lined up. I have to get the food from the Shadowmanes and put it onto the Daedon. And, yeah, but let me get it all set up here, and then we'll get started with this fight, guys. Alright, guys, so it looks like we are ready for the Beyla fight. Uranus is doing its Courage Roar. Going to be following the Andrewsarchus, along with the Daedon is going to be following the Andrewsarchus. Daedon, I have not put passive healing on yet because has a limited amount of food, so I want to hold that as long as possible. 20 total 19, 20 Shadowmane, somewhere around there. We'll see how this goes. I think we'll be totally fine. I think the Steinbjorn fight was just way over the top impossible compared to the other ones, but I think we'll be all good to go. And I gotta say, I really do like these shrines. I think they actually look really cool. It's kind of interesting that this one and the Steinbjorn one look pretty much the same. And then Hati and Skoll, it's just, like, completely different. It's weird. It looks like I guess going by, like, Nordic, like, mythology, I think Hati and Skoll have to do with sun and moon, I believe. So maybe it makes sense that they have, like, a galaxy-ish background or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, let's turn on the Daedon. Let's get that going here. Daedon is passive healing. I just don't see the glow. That's why I'm, like, wondering if it is or not. I guess it is? It doesn't look like it is. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna take its word for it that it's actually working. Okay, let's put him in, and let's get this fight started. Alright, Beyla is being summoned. Here we go. Where the hell is it? Oh, God, it's up there. Oh, got it. Okay, go for it. All right, so it does look like it's just going to go straight after the, whatchamacallit again. Okay, we're going to come on over here. Get that. We're at 41, so it doesn't look like the Uranus can move, but it looks like it is buffing it, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can get a couple shots off here. We'll just use all of it. I don't really care at this point. You know what? I don't want to use all of it, but yeah, it looks like it's almost two. There we go. That's what we need. We need it to, like, land right there. Perfect. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, that's big. Oh, yeah, this fight should be no problem. Oh, my God. This, I feel like, should have been, like, what the Steinbjorn fight was like. That thing was a freaking man. Oh, my God. This is going easy, though. This is definitely out of them. This has to be the easiest. But let's hopefully see. Oh, my God. Look at that. 1940 damage. Oh, my God. I guess they're using the big pounce or something like that. But crap, we're almost up with the fight already. Oh, it looks like it's still targeting the Yudi. That's what it is. Okay. But yeah, eventually they'll wear the thing on down. The Yudi's the only one that's going to get hit, though. That's the only thing. But we do need Bayla to finally come on down for them to be able to get a few shots on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, but Bayla's just attacking. It looks really cool, actually. I'm not a fan of bees. You guys know that. And if you don't, well, now you do. But I will say the model looks really good. The models for all of them look really good. I would say out of all of the... Oh my God, this is going to be like... This is the only pain in the ass part of the fight. The thing's going to be just high enough that it's not going to be able to get attacked. Like, we're barely... Like, we're hitting it. Like, it's one or two of them that's hitting it. But, like... You know what? In the meantime, I guess... I'm gonna be honest, I feel like using the Andrew Sarkis, if you... Oh, it's done. That's it. It's over. Yeah, it landed. We're good. Alright, I feel like using the Andrew Sarkis, you can probably get through this fight solo. There we go. Done. Wow, that was easy. That was very, very easy. Oh my gosh. It looks really cool, too. Okay. Like, okay. Not a fan of bees, guys. So this model is a little for me, but it looks nice, I gotta say. As much as I'm freaking out by this thing, oh, God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it looks a little bit bigger than I would like. But let's see. Is the loot in there? No. So one of the Shadowmanes did get it. What was its health count? 175,000 compared to Steinbjorn, which was 300,000, right? Oh my God. I mean, that is night and day. And let's take a look. They took 200 damage. Oh my God. This is actually a pretty good group. And it's not, I don't think it's the Shadowmanes that are really that good. I think it's the fact that we're using the Daedon and the Uranus combo, which is just working out so well. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to get all the Shadowmanes back in their inventory and everything like that. I got to figure out which one is the one that actually killed it in order to collect the loot and whatever, because it certainly wasn't the Andrew Sarkis. I'll check my body one more time. Maybe it did get onto mine? No, it didn't. Okay. So we'll have to figure out which one actually got the kill. I'll show that off here in a little bit. But I think what we'll do is we'll head back over and see if we can take on Hati and Skoll again. So it seems like you can't, like, bum rush the bosses, essentially. So you can do, like, Hati and Skoll, then come over to take on Beyla, but then you can't take on Hati and Skoll for another hour. So yeah, you can't do, like, Hati and Skoll, then Hati and Skoll, and just, like, over and over and over. It looks like you do need to kind of rest in between, but coming on over, taking on Bayla, that's going to be enough time. I think once I get these guys back into their cryos and everything, we'll just head straight... Oh, there it was. There's the armor. Okay. So we got a basilisk saddle. That's interesting. You know what we'll do? I'll kind of put everything into... Oh, we got a harpoon launcher. That's kind of cool. I was not expecting that. And we got a blueprint one. And an Ascended Sword 280. Oh, okay. We're dropping that guy on down. What does that compare to? 180. And durability's 240 versus 173. Okay, so that's actually better. Sweet. And we're going to drop this harpoon launcher down. That is awesome. Not something I thought I'd get from a boss fight, but definitely welcoming. That's awesome. Oh my god. I don't know if a better... harpoon launcher does anything. It's just the durability at that point, right? I mean, obviously, if we take this thing into the water, it would do a little bit more damage, but yeah, 307 durability versus what? Ours is 80? 100. Okay, but that's a huge difference. And what about this guy? This guy has 250 durability right off the bat. That's interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But I would say pretty good loot. We'll throw this into Bayla. The Basilisk Saddle, 28. A Journeyman Basilisk Saddle for 28. I'll throw the regular harpoon in there, and I'll also throw the Journeyman Sword. But just know that we got ourselves the higher ones and everything like that. And maybe that's not really a note for you. That's more a note from me that I have to remember. Okay, that's what we got. So not bad loot, but I will say out of all of them so far, it seems like Hati and Skoll give the best because it's almost like you get 2 rolls of loot, if that makes sense. So yeah. We'll head on back over, we'll take on Hati and Skoll, we'll do it the right way, and see how quickly we can get through that fight. Because I think it will be relatively quickly. I do think at the end of the day, I think Bayla will probably be the easiest out of them. But I feel like Hati and Skoll definitely give a run for the money because of the amount of loot that you get from them. Like I said, it's kind of like a double roll when it comes to them because you get loot from Hati and you get loot from Skoll. Alright, before we leave Bayla's cave, though, I do want to check out one more thing. I have noticed that there's a couple of these beehives around here, and I'm wondering, can you harvest these? And if you can, what do you get from them? Here's the other problem, too. Are we going to get swarmed by bees or no? Okay, so you don't get swarmed. But look at all the giant bee honey and stuff that you get. That's absolutely crazy. So a ton of giant bee honey. You also get some rare flower, and you get a little bit of polly. That's kind of cool. Now let's go up here. Okay, so I was using the pick. What about the hatchet? Okay, so hatchet, you get a lot more organic polymer. Holy crap, you get a lot, too. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is definitely a good spot to come to, then, because look at that. Oh my god, that's absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm going to drop this stuff. At least it's good to know that we can come back for this stuff. But yeah, that's definitely a added bonus on coming to this cave. Plus, on top of that, you don't even have to fight Beyla. You can literally just come in here and grab all the organic polymer as long as you basically defeat everything along the way, which is a couple of dire bears and stuff like that. But it looks like you have access to at least 2. This is probably a 3rd over here. 4. Yeah, you can get a lot. 5. Okay, so it looks like you have access to about 5 of these. Yeah, that's definitely an added bonus. That is absolutely awesome. You know what? Since we've already been here and everything like that, I'm going to use the Desmodus to get ourselves out of here. I think it's fine at this point. We've already run the cave, so I do feel like it's justified that we're all good to go. Plus, I do feel like if we do have to wait an hour, I think we're at about 40-ish minutes at this point since defeating... Hati and Skoll. Oh yeah, you actually have more along the way too. Ooh, this could be a really good cave. If you are looking for a ton of organic polymer. Interesting. Definitely a cool place to check on out, especially if you're looking for that kind of stuff. But instead of using the teleportation thing, like, I could have just basically done it in there and brought us back over to Asgard. I think it's going to take a few minutes for me to get all the way over to the actual teleportation room, which hopefully will get us around that hour mark, and then we can go from there. So I will see you guys again on Asgard. Gonna get all set up, and then we are gonna be taking on Hati and Skoll again, but hopefully running this properly, and we'll see how easy they actually are. Alright guys, so it's early morning next day, and we are back at it again. We are here on Asgard to take on Hati and Skoll one more time. And I also realized, too, I don't think I ever showed off the coordinates of where this place specifically is. 20 latitude, 37 longitude, pretty much right from the obelisk, which is pretty much right behind me. Just head into the valley here, and you'll kind of see this eventually. But I gotta say, compared to the other ones, this one looks so much different. I wonder, like, did they have plans to do something with this? Was this supposed to maybe be the original way to get to the lunar biome, and I guess they scrapped it? I don't know, but it just looks so different compared to the other two, and it makes you wonder, like, what were they planning for this? If anything, it just, I don't know, it just looks so different that I feel like there was something in the works. And maybe I'm completely wrong, I don't know, but we'll have to see how this goes. So, we have the Andrewsarchus, which we'll be riding. We have the Uranus along with the Daedon, both following the Andrewsarchus. That is doing the Courage Roar. You have passive healing. The rest of the Shadowmane are ready to go. So, we should be able to set this up. I believe it's been over an hour, but we'll see here in a second. And this is the last of the rune stones here. I don't know if I put in more than 30. Will it still take all of them? So I'm just going to kind of count this out here, and then we'll kind of go from there. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. We can drop this, and we can drop this, and this. And let's see if we can get this fight going. Yep, Hati and Skoll have been summoned. Awesome. I wonder if once you defeat one of the other bosses, does it automatically, like, get rid of the timer? I don't know. And they're going to go straight for the Uranus here. That's why we're going to kind of hang out in the middle and just let them go to town. Yep, let's make sure that we just basically guard this Uranus. And we did not do a good job at that. The idea is that we need to guard the Uranus the entire time, because that thing will start to take a huge hit. And it doesn't look like we did a good job at all. Okay, but if we can take out Hati first, or Skoll, I don't remember which one's which, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god. But it looks like we're already almost, well, we're about a quarter down on Hati or Skoll, the fire one, whichever one that is. Yeah, if we can get through the first one, I think we're just going to be looking better there. So let's just focus on one. Get this guy out of the way. Oh my god, that's just so crazy of an attack. It is so cool looking though. I wonder how the sound is. It's probably just a nightmare for you guys, so I do apologize. And it looks like Skoll is down, which means we can move on to the next one. Sweet. Alright, let's see if I can kind of loop around here. If I can get all of them kind of in front of the... Like, if I can have them just completely surround this thing, that would be great. There we go. Yeah, I can't even touch the Uranus now. Perfect. Yep. Just do your thing, guys. Alright, so Hati is already halfway down. But yeah, so it looks like the attack that Hati does, it freezes anything near it, but it also summons Fenrir. I gotta say, the Fenrir is really cool, but they have to make it where you can free these things, because imagine going through all this and then you get a Fenrir and it's like, okay, well, that's it, you're done. Like, absolutely crazy. I will say, Beyla, a heck of a lot easier. This fight's going pretty well, though. I don't think we're really going to be in any harm or anything like that. We do obviously have the The Yudi is the one taking the beating, but as long as we kind of keep something close to it in order to take out these Fenrir as we're going, and let the Shadowmane just do the work on the world bosses, I think we're totally fine. We're pretty much wrap this up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's send everyone over here. So we could quickly take a look at Hati here. Hati ended up having... I don't think we went over the stats either. So Hati has 250,000 health. So that's 2 of them with 250,000 health. Not that bad. Interesting. Okay, so Beyla clearly is the easiest with only 120,000 health, I think we were at. Maybe 125. Hati and Skoll both have 250, it looks like. I feel like... Is Skoll still around? I don't think it is. That's the problem. I feel like Skoll has less health than Hati. And maybe Hati is more of the, like, tank, and Skoll is more of the attacker? Maybe that's kind of how they're working with this. Because I don't feel like... I don't know. I feel like Skoll does not have the same amount of health. Because I feel like we friggin' take that thing out so quickly. By the way, we are going to put you in a cryo because you are going to literally starve yourself. So let's get you on out of here. I don't know who got the kill, so we're going to have to go through and check that. It is kind of a shame that we're going to lose all that raw meat that I basically just went out and harvested, but it is what it is. Let's get the Uteranus away too, because that's the last thing I need is for you to just keep going through your food, because you're going to keep auto courage going. So we're all good there, but let me quickly go through all the Shadowmane and figure out, yeah, what our loot is basically, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing this for. We are doing it for loot. And did we get interesting? Oh, wait, no. Duh. We got to check the friggin' Shadowmanes first, and then one of them should have a Hati and Skoll little artifact, the little trophy, whatever the heck it's called, maybe? Do you have it? No, you don't. Okay, so let me go on through. Let's figure out what we got, and then we can kind of compare all of the rewards that we got from all 3 of the world bosses. Alright, so it looks like we finally found our first relic here. So this is all the stuff that we got from Hati. So, Aranio saddle, Arthopleura saddle again, Mastercraft crossbow, 15 element, a metal shield, and scuba leggings. Look at that. The armor is 12 scuba leggings. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I feel like that's worse than primitive, if I'm gonna be honest. It's either... Primitive is either 10 or 20. I don't remember. With armor. Actually, you know what? I don't think scuba actually gives you any armor. So 12 might not be bad, I guess? I don't know. It seems a little bad, but I don't know, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah. So shuffling on through here. Looks like we got Hati stuff. I'll add that into the little pile here in a minute. But I do want to get through the rest of these guys first. And it looks like we found Skoll stuff. So we got ourselves another Andrew Sarkis saddle. Not too bad. Basilos saddle. That's pretty good. Got ourselves 15 element, a Mantis saddle, Phiomia saddle, pump action shotgun blueprint, and of course the relic again. I gotta say, looking at this stuff, Hati and Skoll gives you the best opportunity in getting good stuff. Steinbjorn, in my opinion, I don't know. You know what? Let me get through the rest of this, and then we'll kind of do a synopsis on everything, because we'll go through all the loot, and then I'll kind of give my 2 cents. So let me do all this first, and then we'll get back to it, guys. Alright, guys. Now that we have all of the boss dinos back into cryos, let's go over all the loot we got. So starting with Steinbjorn, we ended up getting 30 element, the relic, obviously. We ended up getting a 102 armor Ascendant Arthopleura saddle, a 284.9 armor Mastercraft flak helmet, and we also got ourselves a 52.1 armor blueprint for a Bronto saddle. We also got the Mastercraft electric prod, and we also ended up getting a Journeyman, I believe it was a Spino saddle, but I ended up chucking those. I didn't actually really think we would need them, so that is another 2 that we can add to Steinbjorn. Moving on to Bayla. We're going to skip Hati and Skoll for now because, again, we did the fight twice. But moving on to Bayla, we did get some interesting stuff. We ended up getting a Basilisk saddle with 28 armor, interestingly. Oh, my God. I think a primitive is either 25 or 20. So 28's not that good, going to be honest. But it is a Basilisk saddle, so we definitely do have that now. A Mastercraft Bronto platform saddle, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. If I was thinking about doing a build on the back of a Bronto, we have the saddle ready to go. We got the relic of Beyla, obviously. We ended up getting a blueprint harpoon launcher, along with a journeyman harpoon launcher, which we have down here in our inventory. We also ended up getting the Ascendant Sword with 280 weapon damage and 240 durability. I will say, out of the first two, being Steinbjorn and Beyla is a heck of a lot easier, and loot-wise, I feel like we got a little bit better stuff. But at the end of the day, I think Hati and Skoll is the way that you guys go, honestly. If you just want the most amount of loot possible, obviously we did the fight twice, so we have a little bit more element than usual. 30, 60, we shouldn't have 90. Where did I mess that up? I forgot to throw 30 into Bayla. That's what it was. Okay, so let's move the element back on out. Let's make sure we do this right. So we'll split you, 45. We'll throw you into here. We'll split you again. Split again, I guess. 11. Back into there. 13, 14, 15. And we'll split one more time. Throw you in here. And you go in here, and you go back into Bayla. So let's check that on out. Yep, 30 element for Bayla, and then we went over the rest. Hati and Skoll, in my opinion, is the best way to go. Oh god, I gotta get this all organized, Jesus. There we go, and there we go. So a total of 60 element, because we did do the fight twice. 2 of the Hati relics, 2 of the Skoll relics. But I mean, just looking at all the stuff we got, we ended up getting a Dire Bear saddle. Again, not great, 29.6, but Mastercraft Flak chest piece, pretty good. We got a Rock Drake saddle, a blueprint for a Sabertooth saddle, which is still pretty damn good. 2 Tapejara saddles, I think, at the end of the day, right? Yeah, here we go. 67 and 86. We got an Ascendant Chainsaw, Apprentice Chainsaw, sorry, Mega Shelion Platform Saddle, Pleasier Saddle, Quet's Blueprint, Rainio Saddle, Arthapleura Saddle, Mastercraft Crossbow, Phiomia Saddle, a good Mantis Saddle, honestly. Really good Bassi Saddle, not a too bad Andrew Sarkis Saddle. We do have a really good one on us, though. Scuba Leggings, Metal Shield, and Pump Shotgun. So, at the end of the day, at least, again, this was a really, really small test run and everything like that. In my opinion, Hati and Skoll just give you the best, maybe not the best, but just the most amount of stuff, which gives you a better chance in getting some better stuff overall. When it comes to Steinbjorn, the fight is freaking impossible, and to be honest, I don't see the reason why this loot makes sense to just keep, like, farming Steinbjorn. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see it. Maybe you guys do, but I personally don't. If I was to do this again, I would kind of go Bayla, and then right after that, literally heal my dinos, head over to Hati and Skoll, take that on, heal my dinos, and probably by the time I'm done with that, Bayla is ready to go again, and that's how I would farm these, in my opinion. I would kind of go back and forth, instead of just sitting there and waiting an hour for Bayla to spawn again and again and again. I would rather use that time to kind of jump back and forth and get these fights going, where you can just get the most amount of loot possible. And at the end of the day, it's really not that bad getting yourself all the rune stones. You take 30 to do these fights. 30 is what? Maybe 5 or 6 alpha dinos, depending on which ones you take on, whether you do raptors, rexes, carnos, what have you. It's pretty easy to get that stuff, if I'm going to be honest, at the end of the day. But that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And on top of that, if you're enjoying my content, not only this series, but also the Level 5 Challenge, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me out. Guys, I am exhausted from this one, so I think the next episode is going to be a nice, maybe chill episode. In between episodes, I may actually work on building the base. I don't know yet. I know that's something I talked about a while ago and just haven't gotten along to doing it, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to hold for the next one. You guys will have to wait and see. That's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.